Okay, after posting this video, I realized I had you guys make this door opening way too big. So compared to this one, it's twice as big, which is like absurd. So we need to go back and bring down this opening. And what I want you to do is I want you to measure this line right here to your door opening on this side of the street. Mine is a little bit more than an inch. And we're gonna come over here and bring that measurement to this side of the stairs, a little bit more than an inch, and mark that off. And then I'm gonna go back and I could do a couple of things. I could just draw to my vanishing point from that mark. Okay, and then that would make for the opening. It could be like this pulls up or something. But I don't want that whole entire thing to be a doorway. All right, and then now I want to show you, so you could leave it like this, or you could go back and erase all of this, or actually, let's turn this into a sign. Like a poster. So it's not a sign with thickness, it would just be a kind of like a poster that was, or a window opening. There we go. Right. So it's just a reflective glass and we can't see inside of it. All right, and on this side of the building, I want to show you how to make stairs that come away from you. These are a little bit more complicated. They're not as easy as these stairs, which some of you may have had some trouble doing that L shape back in the back. This one's a little bit harder because now we are still gonna have that block letter L, except now it's gonna be backwards and we have to use the vanishing point to create it. Okay, so let's get started. So we need to decide how wide are these stairs going to be. Not how wide, sorry, how long on the wall are the stairs going to be. So you might want them more evenly spaced. So you could go back and measure this and compare it with here. All right, and then from those two dots, we want to draw lined up with the vanishing point, and we actually want to draw away from the vanishing point instead of to the vanishing point. So I've got it lined up. And then now I'm going to draw away from the vanishing point. Okay, I don't actually want to go all the way across the sidewalk. I just want my stairs to come out a little bit into the sidewalk. Same thing with this dot. Drawing across the sidewalk. And then I'm going to go back and erase inside. And I'm going to erase some of this because some of that might get covered up. Okay. And now I'm going to put in my backwards block letter L right here. So I'm going to start by drawing a vertical line up the wall from the corner from where the sidewalk meets the side of the building. That ruler was too long and it was running into things. I couldn't get it to fit properly. All right, how tall to make this vertical line? If I were to continue this line right here from this side of the stairs to the corner of the building, and then I were to draw a horizontal line, that is how tall I need to make this vertical line, where it meets, if I were to extend it to the corner and extend this one to the corner, where they meet, that is how tall these stairs are on this side. Okay. And then now I need to show how, so I can go back and erase all these guidelines. That was just to help me figure out how tall it needed to be. All right, from this dot, I'm going to line it back up with the vanishing point and draw away from the vanishing point. Okay, I probably don't want it that long. And then I'm going to draw a vertical line. And then I'm going to draw away from the vanishing point again. And then a vertical line to finish these stairs. Okay, and then I'm going to probably need to go back and make this one a little bit longer so that it matches up. Okay, so there's my backwards block letter L that goes to the vanishing point. Okay, and now I need to find the rectangle of the bottom of the stairs. So I've got my vertical line, and now I need to put in the rectangle. So my horizontal lines, I'm going to stop when I hit this line. Stop. Okay, put in the top of the rectangle. And actually I need to keep going. I need this to go all the way to the corner because this is going to be a rectangle. All right. Now I can go back and erase the guidelines happening inside the rectangle. So that original line on the ground, I'm going to go ahead and erase the side of my building. All right. And now we want to draw a horizontal line from the inside corner of our backwards L. It's hard to know how long to make the line, but we want to get it close to the end of our rectangle over here. And then this outer corner is going to get a line to the vanishing point. And we need these two to meet. And then we need another horizontal line from this corner here of our backwards L. Okay, and then from this corner, if this edge of these stairs are vertical on the left, on the right, they're going to be vertical on the left. So we're going to add in our vertical line. We need those two corners to meet to make our rectangle. We need one more horizontal line from the top of our stairs. And then one last line to the vanishing point. Where those two meet, we stop. And now we've got our stairs on the receding side. All right, now we want to put in our doorway. So we're going to draw vertical lines up from the top back corners of our stairs. And remember, if we were to extend this to the corner, that allows us to know how tall to make our door on the square side. Okay. And if this were an open area, we now want to show the floor inside this space. But we could also say that this was a set of glass doors. We could find the middle. We could draw an X from corner to corner. So let me show you a couple things you can do with it. So we can draw the X from corner to corner to find the middle. And then we could draw a line vertically. And then we could put some handles on it. And now we've got a set of double doors. Okay. Or we could show that this whole entire bottom area is an open space. So we could draw from the top corner where the door frame and that top left corner of the stairs meet. And we can continue that line inside the space. And we want to continue this line until it runs into this line. And for me, those two things are happening, I think, behind the corner of the building. Yeah, so those meet right here. So if the building was, if I'd drawn it a little bit differently, some of you are gonna get this to happen. But where these two meet, if it is in an opening, you're gonna actually draw the vertical line up to show where the wall would be. Here's an example. So like in this one, hold on, I moved it over just a little bit. Okay, so where these two lines meet, which is right here, where these two come together, I would draw a vertical line up right here. And because of how big this opening is, I would also draw, you're not gonna have this, but if it's above eye level, then you would see it, okay? So we would have this big open space where you could see the wall where these two sides come together. This one is horizontal, this one goes to the vanishing point. Where they come together, we draw a vertical line, and that shows us where the two walls are in the floor. Because mine is below eye level, and because of where it happens to run, it's behind this column right here, this corner of this building, so we can't actually see it because our building is not see-through. But we could turn this into something. We could turn this into a little cafe or a Apple store or something with tables inside of it. So we could draw the side of the table that we see, the square side. We can show how the other side goes away from us. We could show how we could see maybe the top counter of this table, or maybe it's a little, if this was a coffee bar, maybe and then we would show like a worker back here. Okay. And then maybe we've got somebody walking in over here, just to kind of show you. All right, I think I may have made that person a little too small for how far away. This would be a little bit bigger. Let me get back and make my person a little bit bigger over here. There we go. All right, that looks more proportional. All right, and that is your lesson for today.